And welcome back, Crypto Hulk. Oh my God. Probably the biggest article I've gone over. It's got to be in my top five. I don't know what's bigger, the United States getting ready to make crypto laws and regulations, Ripple Russia, Ripple China, those discoveries right there, along with Ethereum working with the Chinese, with Jed McHale. I don't know. All that shit's big. You know what? This is the biggest, most important show I think I've ever done. United States, House of Representatives. I've told you there's two fucking things we need to be rich. My show just focuses on those two: global crypto regulations and global tokenization of real world assets. I don't care what the fucking charts say. I don't care if there's a chart called the Big Dick and it predicts that the Cosmos Octopussy is gonna. I don't fucking care. The Fibonacci under what inverse cross double Fibonacci with Mario and the go kart. I don't fucking care about that shit. This morning, I go over an article about United Kingdom. It was massive. Massive. The United Kingdom's coming out with crypto laws and regulations. What does the digital asshat investor from Twitter do? He gives it 2 seconds. Oh, yeah, look. And the article he shows is not even an article. It's just some kind of blurb about Bitcoin being legal in United Kingdom or something, maybe. He gave it like 2 seconds, and I'm like, what? But then he's talking about his sponsors, at Link2, where if you spend $50,000, oh yeah, I can pull that out of my ass right now. If you spend $50,000, they'll give you $500 or $5,000 in XRP. And I'm just like, really? Unfucking believable. He doesn't look. I'm gonna tell you something. If I got a 15-minute show like Asshat, I'm going to be spending it all. Look, if it's either China, Russia, Europe, the EU, London, or America getting crypto regs, that's fucking enormous. That's enormous. How are you going to spend 2 seconds on that? I'm just like, come on, man. Are you that much of a sellout? He's spending 2 minutes trying to get you to buy $50,000 Link2 dumb shit, whatever that is. Wow. Just letting you know. Not Crypto Hulk. I had to spend 15 minutes talking about United Kingdom because that's fucking massive. And then guess what happened? About 8 hours later, United States is doing the same fucking thing. I'm like, whoa, Crypto Hulk knows. This other channel just goes over like it's not a big fucking deal. Well, let me just wipe my ass real quick. Okay, let me move on. Hey, buy my Link2 product. Like, dude, fucking losers on the internet, all right? Kitch J, thank you very much there, buddy, for the donation, the tax-free donation to the channel. Let's look at my channel real quick. I'm going to go over, I sell gold and silver. Coins. I don't make money. Zero de nada, pendejo. Let's go to my channel right here. It says view my channel. It shows home, videos, shorts, live, playlist, community. Go to video section right there. I have a store on YouTube. I have gold necklaces sometimes. I've got ledgers, Trezors. Those are hardware wallets. I make commission on those. Now on the gold coins, silver coins, I don't make anything. So let's go down to a video that's like 7 videos ago. The title looks like Super Rich. I mean, it shows a picture of the Super Rich Hulk. And when I click on that, it shows massive $1 billion stablecoin explosion in this Asian country. I don't know if we ever got, I think we got to that story. Yeah, we did. About 1 inch below the video, it shows I got 1,079 views 21 hours ago, and it shows 22 products. Go to the right about 5 to 6 inches. You'll see the word more, M-O-R-E. Click on that. You'll see I got gold from AppMax, Walmart, and then it gets into all different kinds of gold. Let's see. Then it gets into silver. I could sell individual coins. I could sell bulk coins. Okay, what's the big deal with silver and gold? We're coming up, I think, on a black swan. I've been telling you, we're running out of time. I can see it. I've been telling you. I've only been really hammering on this for about the past month. Okay. I'm kind of hammering away on having you get my silver and gold, maybe 45 days, month and a half, so I could feel it. I was feeling something's going to happen. And guess what just happened? The United States announced in the House of Representatives, we're going to go over this. We're going to look at the actual bill. And there's a bill up on Capitol Hill. And when this black swan hits, it's got to happen first. We've got to destroy the global financial system, everybody. And then there's got to be a panic and a pause. And then what are we going to do? And then the gold and silver just, I'm telling you, I'm here to help you, okay? This is going to be the easiest way. This is going to be the easiest way for, let's say you don't have enough crypto. Listen, my name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. Before the show, I snorted 2 lines of cocaine, and me and my friend split an 8-ball. I know, it was all bad. But before then, we just had a little bit of meth, a little toot the hoot, right? Toot, toot. Then I had about 5 shots of whiskey, and then I started this show. Feeling great, flying high as a kite, all right? That's your financial advisor right there. I want you to get $3,000, get a loan, because it's coming, okay? This black swan's coming. Gold and silver are going to fucking skyrocket. If you don't have enough money for crypto, get a loan, $3,000, get silver coins, and when that shit hits 12,000, guess what? Sell off that. You got $9,000 left. Dump it, and that's free money. Free money. You got all of a sudden now you got $9,000. Crypto Hulk showed you how to make $9,000. Hey, if you got more, you're gonna make more. Maybe your 9 becomes somebody else's 90,000. All right. Now you got $9,000. Go to it. Go get what you need now. Okay. Well, shit, Crypto Hulk. That was really fucking easy. I'm showing you how to buy on leverage. Okay. The most simple fucking thing you could ever do. To the cause. Fly high. Air Force. Oh my God. Stephen Morris. Y'all need to watch Trump's remix song of Eat the Cats. Funny. Funny. Thanks for tax-free donation there. I didn't watch the debate. I don't read all the political shit. I don't even. How much XRP do you own? You don't tell people that. That way, if I got like enough to have 500 million or $1 billion, then I get people who are going to try to come after me in the future. I already told you how much I have. I told you what I don't have from this number and up. Okay, so if you watch my channel, you'll know I don't have a lot. You don't need a lot. I'm not trying to have $5 billion. Look, as long as I get anywhere from 20 to 100 million, I'm cool. All right. I just want a nice little house for $1 million, maybe in suburbs, Las Vegas or something, or someplace in Texas where there's not tornadoes or hurricanes or whatever the fuck it is. Something there's not a lot of crime, and I got to be near a good shopping area and shit like that. Good hospitals and no fucking bums. So there you go. Get my gold and silver coins. Get ready, because something's coming. Let's get into the law. Here's this article first. Somebody sent me this a couple hours ago, and I looked into it. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do a show on it. I already had it. The show was already done. Let's see if I can find the person's name.
All your money be returned to you
That's a Twitter space I was listening to for 5 minutes. Let me get out of that one. Where was it? Jim Sean. Thank you very much for showing me that. Alrighty then. Now, right meow. Let me do a copy and a paste. Well, not that one. Here we go. There it is. Crowdfund Insider. www.crowdfundingcider. Crowdfunding cider. Crowdfund Insider. Okay. Wherever the fuck it is. Here is an intro to what we're going to be reading off, okay? Digital asset innovation has meandered. That means like slowly kind of winding around, not really going anywhere. Hasn't that been crypto? It goes this way, and then it goes south, and then we almost hit $2, and I think I'm getting a stiffy, and then it starts going down again. Gary Gensler comes into the picture. Oh, God, Gary. That's meandering, wandering aimlessly, okay? That's your big word definition for today, kids. Write it down, put it in a sentence, and utilize your favorite food. Digital asset innovation has meandered in the US primarily due to the Byzantine regulatory ecosystem, which is based on rules established before crypto was even a thing. Stop right there. Okay. United States has something called Byzantine regulatory ecosystem, and which is based on rules established. Notice it's not laws; it's rules established before crypto was even a thing. Okay, so basically, we don't have laws. We're operating on rules. That's what it says here. Based on rules. RULES, not laws. LAWS. You know the 2015 settlement agreement? Well, if you don't, you got to know it. Anyhow, that's not even law. Let me move on. That's good. That's a whole nother fucking subject. Representative John Rose. Way to go, Johnny. John Rose of Tennessee has introduced new legislation into Congress that aims to chart a path for new regulations. Thank you, Jesus. Jesus. You don't have to be religious. In your own mind, you could just say, thank you, Buddha. Thank you, Jim Jones. Whatever you want to say. I could say whatever I want. But Congress that aims to chart a path for new regulations that empower innovation. Oh, man. The bridging regulation, you know what? Oh, my God, I'm almost ready to cry. I'm almost ready to hug and kiss everybody, but I'm not a Chester the molester, so let me continue. The bridging regulation and innovation for digital and Global and Electronic Digital Assets Act, or BRIDGE. Let's just call it BRIDGE because that other shit's too much to fucking read. Seeks to establish a joint, not smoke a joint, but a joint advisory committee. I'm sorry. It's called a JAC and not off. A joint advisory committee. A JAC. What are you talking about? On digital assets between who? Oh, looky here. The SEC, Gary Gensler, and the Commodities Future Trading Commission, Rostin Benman. What they're going to do, everybody, the United States, right now, this is the plan. to establish a joint advisory committee, a JAC. What? I didn't say anything. So you got the SEC, which deals with securities, and the commodities future would deal with commodities. Well, wait a second, Crypto Hulk. So what they're going to try to do, in my opinion, is separate cryptos into securities and commodities. But there's got to be other things, Crypto Hulk, like what about currencies? Which cryptos are currencies? That's a good question, Junior. Just sit there and shut the fuck up. Maybe we'll get into it later. Currently, the SEC regulates securities. Well, no fucking shit. And the CFTC regulates commodities. Oh, that's just brilliant. I did not know this. And options. But questions remain about what to do with digital assets that may combine different characteristics. Representative Rose addresses the obvious. The United States should be leading the way when it comes to digital asset innovation. Oh my God, this is so fucking stupid. The United States should be leading the way when it comes to digital innovation. That is what, like, the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You've got Ripple hooking up China and Russia in 2013. No other crypto. Can you believe this? Like, nobody else on the internet knows this, you guys. This is how, I'm telling you what, my higher power, the universe, I call it Jesus. You can call it whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I'm not here preaching. I'm just showing you how I come up with this shit. All right. I'm already showing you the United States is leading the way. We hooked up everybody else except us. Now, what John Rose needs to do is watch my fucking show, and he would know all this stuff. We could get into how Justin Sun went into China and hooked them all up, and Wang Zhang and all that. How we went into Russia with Z-Payment in 2014 and helped Russia's cryptocurrency network since 2007 to 2014, then hooked it up with XRP. Because it says in there, Ripple and XRP. That's how I know it's XRP. But John Rose don't know. Maybe I need to show up and help these fuckers out. What kind of a fucking statement is this? The United States should be leading the way when it comes to digital asset innovation. That's so fucking stupid. The current heavy-handed regulation by enforcement from Gary Gensler approach isn't working. Oh, fucking really? I had no idea about that. These people act like they just arrived on planet Earth from planet Uranus, and they come off with this shit that says the US should be leading the way in crypto and the current administration's heavy. Well, no fucking shit. Sherlock Holmes. Like, this is so fucking stupid. Let's get into this law. Let's see what this fucking law says, okay? So I gave you that article right there. All right, let me click out of this other one. I'm not going to show anything about the digital asshat investor. I'm already so pissed off right now from these stupid fucking Congress people, these cocksucking bribed criminals and shit. Okay, let me give you this article again. If you're brand new, let me do a copy and a paste. If the language got a little strong, go fuck off. I'm sorry. There are other channels you can watch. They can talk about digital dildos. That's your choice. There you go. There's the article right there. It's hot linked. Someone says it's hot linked. Woo-wee. Sounds kind of good to me. It's in blue. The text of the bill is available here. Click on that. And guess what you see? Here's the law. Oh, Crypto Hulk. How awesome. All right. Now I'm going to go according to the right. If you look on the right side, you should have Adobe Acrobat on your computer, and if you don't, you're fucked. Um, but on the right side, if you have Adobe and that's your standard format, this is page one. Now, I have not looked through this because this news just came up, and I had to go in the dry sun and do important shit like that and clean up and pick somebody up from work and drop them off somewhere and got to pick them up later after this fucking shit. So I'm going through this. This is the first time. What we're looking at here is a template. So already I'm kind of suspect. When I worked as a parole probation officer, whatever you want to call it, depends on different positions that I've held, which I'm trying to keep a little quiet here. This looks like a template that I used, let's just say, working in probation. I'd pull up, not a probation violation, but maybe a status report or something like that. I'd have to make twice a month entries with my probationers. I'd have to make at least two entries, one office visit and some kind of other visit. It may be two office visits or once in the office, once at their job or whatever the fuck it is in court, whatever. The more entries you make. So this is a template here, and that means it's fill in the blank, as you can see. So I'm already a little suspect that this hasn't been submitted to Congress or anything yet, because we got a lot of blanks here. So what we're looking at is a template. You could load this online. It means nothing. But let's take a look at it, and let me see if I can make some sense of it. Again, I didn't work in this particular department in Congress. I worked for the Department of Justice, and then I worked at the state level and the Supreme Court area. So these documents, they're similar, but they're not like ours. And then the feds have different rules than the states and the counties that I work for. So the way you do shit's a little different, but it's pretty close. So we're looking at a template, 118th Congress here. You can read that. To establish the Joint Advisory Committee on Digital Assets. So they want to have a committee to put together laws and rules, it looks like. In the House of Representatives, Mr. Rose, introduced the following bill, which was referred to the committee on, and that should be filled in, a bill to establish the Joint Committee on Digital Assets, be it enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives of the United States of America in Congress assembled. The act may be cited as the, quote, here's the name, Bridging Regulation and Innovation for Digital Global and Electronic Digital Assets Act, or the Bridge Digital Assets Act. Okay, let's go on the right side of the page where it says 2. Section 2. Now I'm going to start scanning this. Section 2, CFTC, SEC Joint Advisory Committee establishment. The Commodities Future Trading Commission and the Securities Exchange shall jointly. So Gary Gensler and that Rostin Benman guy that both work for those agencies, they will together jointly establish the Joint Advisory Committee on Digital Assets. So they're going to make a committee to study on what the fuck to do for this new law, okay? Purpose. We're still on page 2, line 9. Now line 10. In general, the committee shall provide the commissions with advice on the rules, regulations, and policies of the commissions related to the digital assets. Further, the regulatory harmonization of digital asset policy between the commissions, like between the SEC and the CFTC, they're going to go over all the rules and what they feels this and what they feels that, and they're going to have a coming to God moment, okay? They have to talk about examine and disseminate methods for describing, measuring, and quantifying digital asset. Okay, I told you this 4.5 years ago. No other channel. What did I tell you? the United States Code. We don't have crypto definitions, laws, schedule of fines. Nothing is in the United States Code. Therefore, the judges cannot make any findings on what a crypto asset is. Have you noticed? All these judges are telling us what it's not. See that? That's not clarity. These other channels, all these crypto channels say, oh, Judge Netburn gave crypto clarity. No, it didn't. These people that make these shows are so fucking stupid, like the asshat guy and the digital fucked up perspectives, all right? What we're looking at here on lines 16 and 22 in that area is they're saying that both commissions need to come up with methods for describing, measuring, quantifying crypto, meaning we don't have definitions. See, I've been telling you, in the United States Code, there's nothing there. I used to work law enforcement in 2 different states. I worked at the county level in one position and the state level at the other. I've dealt with, and oh shit, then I worked at the federal level where I dealt with United States Code issues, okay? I'm the only person on social media that's worked at that capacity. None of these other people have, okay? They have no fucking clue what they're saying. I started talking about United States Code 4.5 years ago, and they're like, oh, what? You don't even know what you're talking about. What is that United States Code shit? You're so fucking stupid, crypto Hulk. These people, and I'm like, well, these guys are going to go suck a dick after what they just said. I've been telling you for 4.5 years in the United States Code, that's the law of the land in the United States Code. There's nothing there. The IRS can't get you taxed. Let me tell you, Gary Gensler can't do a fucking thing about crypto. No, he can't. And all these business, like Ripple, man, I'd be like, I'm not paying you nothing, bitch. Okay? Cryptos aren't even in the United States Code. Gary can't do a fucking thing. Gary cannot enforce cryptocurrency. This whole thing is a big scam. You've been scammed by the court system, by Ripple, all these lawyers. This is a big fucking charade, everybody. Stall tactic after stall tactic. You're gonna look back. You're gonna look back and be like, damn, dude, that crypto Hulk guy knew it all. It was all a big, we got totally faked out. You know how the Federal Reserve started with JP Morgan and the creature from Jekyll Island and all that? America got faked out, and you're being faked out right in front of your fucking face. Because they're calling right now for descriptions, measurements, quantifications on what is decentralization, what is functionality, information asymmetries, transaction and network security. Examine the potential for digital assets, blockchain systems. They have no, our government, okay, hold on, I'm going to take a pause. I've been telling you, and nobody else, United States Code doesn't have laws, definitions, penalty box areas where you put in fines, fees, there's nothing at all. Our government, the IRS, the Justice Department right now cannot bust you for selling crypto or whatever it is. Even if you stole somebody's crypto, you can't steal their money because crypto does not exist in the law. That's why everybody gets busted with crypto. It's not crypto, it's something else. Money laundering, wire fraud. Have you noticed? I'm the only one telling you all that. I used to work for the Justice Department. How the fuck do you think I don't know all this? None of these crypto people have worked at the various county, state, federal levels for me in the justice courts area, office of the courts where I worked. They didn't do that. These people are fucking asshats. That's why I call them that. Let's go down to page 3. Talks about a financial market infrastructure, better protect financial market participants. talked about improved customer protections, public availability information, greater transparency regarding funds, review by agencies. Each commission shall review the findings and recommendations of the committee, promptly issue a public statement assessing the finding or recommendation committee, disclosing the actions, explaining the reasons for the actions. Okay, so they're working on putting together all this shit. Page 4. Each time the committee submits a finding or recommendation to a commission, provide with a formal response. So they have to formally talk back and forth to each other. One gives one their opinion, the other has to come back. It all has to be formally done. It can't be like, hey, what you get for number 7 over there? Okay. No, you have to type every correspondence, everything the SEC thinks of. They have to type it out. Who thought it up? Why? Send it over to the CFTC. They got to put it in a big report. It has to show that they're collaborating. They have to come up with a whole framework for all this stuff. Still on page 4, line number 9. In general, the commission shall appoint at least 20 non-governmental stakeholders, David Schwartz, Brad Garlinghouse, Stefan Thomas, Vitalik Buterin, Evan Schwartz, who's that guy that made Cardano? Charles Hoskins. See where all this comes in? The commission, line 9, page 4. In general, the commission shall, that means will. When you see the word shall, it means will. Each commission will appoint 20 people. The commissions, that means both, shall appoint at least 20 non-government stakeholders. You get it? They might have somebody from BNY Mellon show up. Maybe Jamie Dimon shows up in his $1 million suit when he retires, okay? Who represent a broad spectrum of interests. You might even have people like you and me, Crypto Hulk with my big fucking mouth. Crypto Hulk, what can you tell us that we would need in cryptocurrency? Well, one thing, you need to get rid of that asshole Gary Gensler, that little ET motherfucking looker over there. His dad fucked ET's mom, and that's how you get Gary Gensler. Your Honor, I'm telling you, that's the truth. I'm not lying. So a broad range of people. Line 14, page 4. The appointees shall include digital asset issuers, persons registered with the commissions engaged in digital asset related activities, individuals engaged in academic research. Well, that would be Gary Gensler, relating to digital assets and digital asset users, members not commission employees. Members appointed. Okay, page 5. We're on to page 5. We're almost done. We got 8 total pages, kids. We're almost halfway done with this fucking shit. Let's look at line 3, page 5. Code-designated federal officers, United States Code. Oh, well. Crypto Hulk. Looks like the chickens have come home to roost. Notwithstanding Section 1009 of Title 5, United States Code, the committee shall have 2 designated federal officers, which I used to be, or employees as described under each section, with each commission designating 1 officer or 1 employee of the commission to serve as a designated federal officer, thank you, or employee from among the individuals who possess an understanding of digital assets, blockchain systems, and financial technology. There you go. So you got to have the federal government involved. You got to have people there who are familiar with the justice system. So somebody who's like, who makes penalizing laws, somebody who knows the United States Code very well and puts it together. That's what you'd have to have. Page 5, line number 13. The committee members shall elect from among the committees a chair, a vice chair, a secretary, an assistant secretary. Each member have a 2-year period. So they're going to have a 2-year period. Oh, this shit might take 2 years. Now, maybe the committee gets it done quick, but this committee is going to be open probably indefinitely. Okay. So I don't want to say it's going to be 2 years. Just trying to scare you a little bit. In a 2-year period, referred to in section 1013B2 of the Title V United States Code, shall serve in the capacity for which, now we're on page 6, line 1, until the end of the 2-year period. No compensation for committee members. All committee members shall serve without compensation, and while away from home and regular place of business, will be allowed travel expenses. Does that include hookers? Including per diem in lieu of subsistence, like buying food and renting hookers. In the same manner of persons employed intermittently in the government. Okay. Not less frequency than twice annually. Okay. Adopt a joint charter for committee. Let's go down to appoint members committee with 120. Go to page 7, line 1. That's where I'm at now. Remember, there's 8 pages. We're almost done. Hold the initial meeting of the committee within 6 months. So there's going to be a 6-month meeting, everybody. So they got to do things. They got to appoint members. They have a certain amount of time according to United States Code, frequency of meetings. See, the United States Code is everything. That's why I'm telling you, there's no crypto laws in America. You cannot get busted for buying, selling, stealing somebody's crypto. Crypto does not exist in the United States Code. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it something. If I stole your qubits, okay, let me make up a word, qubits. You have 3,000 qubits in your wallet and I stole them. There's no law regarding what the fuck is a qubit. You don't even know what a qubit is. You may call a qubit one thing. I may call it something else. See what I mean? And when we don't have rules on what is what and what is this and this is that, like only I have said for 4.5 years, we have no laws or nothing United States Code. So when somebody like Gary, the Justice Department, wants to bust, which they don't, you'll except Gary does court shit with people, makes people pay fines. Notice how all this shit with crypto, notice how it's all, nobody admits nothing and nobody denies nothing. You know what they do? They just pay a fine, right? Right. See? That's how the SEC gets away with this, everybody. Well, Crypto Hawk, how's the SEC busting people and da-da-da-da? They aren't busting people. It's voluntary. Get it? Ripple, without admitting crime, that's what this whole thing is. They had to pay a fine of 250 million or 125 million. It's because they chose to. When that one crypto exchange got busted, which a lot of them do, without admitting guilt or denying, they pay a fine. Get it? That's not Gary regulating crypto. That's people voluntarily giving the SEC fucking money. Do you see how this scam works? If I came up on audit that I bought crypto or whatever it was, take me to court because I want the IRS to look in the United States Code and show the judge where in the United States Code we have all these crypto rules that define, quantify, organize crypto. Guess what? There's none. So I'm going to be sitting there going like this in court. What? I was just putting my hand up like that, IRS. But I'm joking about it, but it's true. So what do? You file an 18 United States Code Section 242 violation. That's when anybody working for a city, state, government, United States, territory, province, whatever fuck it is in the United States, violates your civil rights. Let's take it with cryptocurrency. They tell you have to pay tax. They don't let you buy it. They, whatever it is, won't let you sell it, make money. That's an 18 United States Code violation, section 242 of the United States Code. Okay. We don't have crypto laws. Therefore, nobody in the government can tell you what the fuck to do. Just thought I'd put that out there because nobody else is. Now, right here, they have to have a meeting, okay? And within 6 months, hold the initial, this is on page 7, line 1. Hold the initial meeting of the committee within 180 days. So everybody, I'm going to tell you what, 6 months from now, starting right now. So we got September, so October, November, December, January, March. Oh, March is when their first meeting is, okay? Now, let me tell you something. They can always speed this up. Under an emergency, maybe they could slow it down, okay? I'm just letting you know what this says. I'm not here to determine time frames. I'm not looking over a crystal ball over here giving you a time frame. When you're rich, you can get a Lambo and about 2 or 3 hookers, okay? I can't help you with that. I'm just telling you what this paperwork says, all right? Let's continue. We're on page 7. Definitions. Oh, shit. Here we go. Now we're making progress. Now you should start to almost be getting a full-out Donald Trump baby stiffy. Okay, now watch. Line 5, definitions. In this section, blockchain. The term blockchain means any technology where the data is shared across the network to create a public ledger of verified transactions or information among participants, linked using cryptography to maintain. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we have here? This is fucking huge, okay? Now we're fucking talking. They are coming up with law. It's not law yet. They are proposing this is the definition of what blockchain is. Down below, page 7, line 22, now they're giving us the definition of digital asset. Not ass hat, but digital asset. The term digital asset means any fungible digital representation of a value that can exclusively possessed and transferred person to person without necessary reliance on an intermediary and is recorded on a cryptographically public distributed ledger. Real world asset. Fuck. BlackRock has 3 million pounds of gold. They tokenize that. Now that becomes a digital asset because then you can transfer it, move it around, and it's put on a ledger. That's basically that. Let's go to page 8. Page 8, line 3. Digital asset issuer. What does that mean? With respect to a digital asset, the term digital asset issuer means any person that, in exchange for any consideration, issues or causes to be issued a unit of such digital asset to a person, or offers or sells a right to a future issuance of a unit. Okay, now here's where they're going to shut all of you and me down, okay? Because right now it's okay to buy and sell crypto to other people. Or like I can go on the internet, buy a bunch of crypto, and sell it to you guys right now. Nobody can do a fucking thing to me. I could make right now. I could go buy XRP at 50 cents, and if people were willing to buy it from me, look, I know people that do this. That's the only reason I'm telling you. I know people that do what I'm saying right now. That they will buy XRP for 50 cents and sell it to you for $500 a piece. I know people that do this right now, and it's legal. It's totally legal, okay? Because they're getting ready. They're getting ready to shut it down for people like you and me. Investment companies, BlackRock and shit. Look, they were buying that fucking Bitcoin shit 5-7 years ago for $1,000 a piece or something. and now they're selling them at 60, okay? This is a digital asset issuer. They just came up with a definition. I have a friend that literally sells XRPs for like a fuck ton of money, okay? Even though they're 52 cents, my friend's out there selling them for probably $500 a piece, maybe 100 at the lowest, but you get my point. Maybe $100. So he'll go spend 5 or 10,000 on XRP and then sell to people for $50,000. Okay, I know people that do this. It's legal because this person I know knows that in the United States Code, there's nothing there. This is a game changer right here. The good point is this. Now, this is the end of the article of the law. This is the end of the proposed law, okay? They're going to add a bunch of stuff. Congress is going to get in there and just fucking convolute this and complicate it so bad. This is the basic gist of it right here. We've got 8 pages, okay? When Congress is done, this will be like 500 or 1,000 pages, all right? Just putting that out there for you. It's going to be so, you won't even be able to find it, okay? I'm reading it to you now. It's 8 fucking pages. Like a fucking monkey could understand this, okay? So, I just broke this down to you on the definitions. Who is a digital asset issuer? That's people that sell and trade and all that stuff. What is a digital asset? Okay, so it's a tokenized form. We went over that. And the first one was, what's a blockchain? Pretty basic. Okay, they haven't started the committee yet. They're, trust and believe, this will be like 5,000 pages. Okay, when it's done, this will be 5,000. This is where they're just starting. Okay. Whoo-wee, where are we at? 45 minutes. Okay. I'm done with that. If there's questions and answers, let's hear them now. I'm going to go through comments right now. And when I'm done with that, I'll see if there's time. And if so, I'll read off a news article. So I'm going to go through. Michael Gilbert says, thanks for reading that. Jordan James, I can't advise you. You got to know people with money. I have a friend who has access to literally probably 100 millionaires, and each of these people are worth at least 20 million a piece, and it goes up to like billionaire. Okay, so my friend knows a lot of people. Rich people, they don't have time to watch my show. My friend who sells these rich people, he buys the XRP at 50 cents and sells it to them for $100 a piece. Okay, my friend makes deals. Most of the time, my friend won't talk to somebody unless they got at least $50,000, $25,000 to make a deal happen. So they'll get to 25,000 bucks. They'll probably give them maybe 12,000 XRP or something like that, or whatever. I don't know all the exact numbers, but he won't deal anything less than 50 grand or 25,000 bucks. But really, he probably just prefers $50,000. If you don't have 50 grand to invest in crypto, my friend doesn't mess with you. All right. I'd rather load up on gold, says Red Bull Vodka. Pablo Mercado. Pablo, right now you've got time. And for every hour you work, you don't make much. Okay. None of us do. My friend has people that are so fucking rich, they start at like 25 million net worth minimum. 25 million. That's like a poor guy. Most of the time, my friend deals with people that have net worths of $200 to $500 million. Okay. People that are literally making 20 to $50 million a month. That's their paycheck. 20 to $50 million a month paycheck. They literally give him, like, they don't want to study crypto. They don't want to do a fucking thing. They will literally tell him, you got 2 minutes, and if I'm interested, you might get 5. That's my friend. So now he's got 2 minutes to talk to this guy to get him interested. Then he's got 3 more minutes to get into specifics. And the minimum he knows these people are going to lay down is 25 to 50,000. That's a minimum. My friend will not sell to them if they don't spend at least 25 million. Okay. These people don't want a fucking history. They don't care if you're making some money off them. Their time is worth for them to sit there for 5 minutes, an hour, 3 hours talking to you. They could already have made probably $5 or $10 million. You see what I'm saying? Pablo or whatever. Like they don't fucking care. They're not trying to get XR. They're not trying to study and learn how to do that. Dude, they're gonna come in, drop 25 million, and if they have to pay 50 to 100 bucks for XRP, cool, fine, whatever. Signed, sealed, deal. Okay, thanks, bye. That's what they don't got time to fuck around with this shit and watch my show for a week and try to understand, and then to go to an exchange, try to figure out how to use a hardware. These people are making so much fucking money every day. My friend literally knows these people. Like I said, he has a list of at least 100, maybe 200. These people are net worth 2 to 500 million. Most all of them are. Okay. They don't got time to waste on dumb shit. Okay. Here's another thing. My friend just doesn't sell them crypto. He sells them other things, which I'm not going to talk about on here because I don't want to give away the identity. But let's just say he sells them commodities and securities. That's a safe bet. So these people know he's going to make some money off this deal. He's got to give them a sales pitch. He literally has 2 minutes to get their interest. Sometimes he might go 30 minutes with somebody, but now they got to be putting down 50 to 75 mil. The more time my friend spends, the more time they got to spend. So just because you don't understand how someone would pay 50 or 100 bucks per XRP, that's why you're poor. And that's why my friend's rich. And that's why these people got $500 million net worths and shit. Just because you don't understand and you think it's stupid, hey, they think you're stupid because you're fucking broke. So I'm not putting names to calling. I'm just showing you reality. Look at life differently. These people, time is money. With you, your time's not even worth anything at all. Okay? These people don't have an hour, 3 hours, 5 hours a week to watch Crypto Hulk. They don't have that fucking time. Their time, they're probably getting paid ungodly amounts of money. They can't watch my show. The truly, truly rich people just give me the 2 minute deal. And if I like it, you get 3 more. And if I'm really fucking stupid, you get 30 minutes. But that's not, most of the time, my friend can pretty much convince somebody in 5 total minutes. And they're making deals already. Okay. They know him from other deals they've made. They'll literally wire him money for 25 million. And he'll send them off a hardware wallet. And then they go get that wallet and copy it and send it to a different one but that they trust them that much. That's how these people do it. Then next week he'll hook them up on a stock deal worth 10 million. That's how these people do it. Hey Jim, or no, he's like this. Hey Bob, I got this deal for you. Give me 5 minutes. I'll try to make you 50 million. Okay, here's the deal. They go through the deal. I've heard him do it. Okay. So we're talking about big things. Okay. So sorry if people don't understand certain things, but I'm just letting you know what my friend does and how it works with people that are truly rich. They don't fucking care to lose 25 million. It's not a big fucking deal. Okay. And they're not going to lose it because my friend, they know him. He hooks them up with special deals. Okay. So they're like, hey, Jim, what do you got for me this week? Or sometimes they'll say, call me in 3 months. I should have about 30 million ready to invest in something. If you have a good plan for something, I'll give you 30 million. Give me a call in 3 months. That's what they do. They'll call up, hey, it's been 3 months. I got this deal with electric power grids where you charge some of the stuff I know, like where you set up electric vehicle charging things, and you got to invest like 70,000 bucks. And he tells me sometimes what he invests in. So he'll then go to a millionaire and say, hey, if you put down 5 million bucks minimum in Tesla charging such and such, as you can make your money back within the first 30 days. And in that year, you'll probably have at least income of 30 to 50 million in a year. I mean, I know how my friend makes money, so some of the stuff's a little shady. So I don't know. I'm not trying to get into that, but they deal with lots of millions. Okay. John Schmuckatelli, YouTube scrubbed all your articles already. Damn, I started a little late. Rich people will gladly pay traders, says MAB 1914, bankers, finders to get it for them. Exactly. Invest in tequila at 10,000 per XRP. That's going to suck out loud. Hulk is giving us the inside details. I don't really, I tell my friend, I don't really want to know all the stuff you do. And he laughs and shit. But these are just some of the things. He's got all different kinds of ways to make money. And he'll come up with different business deals. Like sometimes he'll listen to this show. Oh, yeah, I'm not putting anybody out there, but he'll listen to the show and come up with some ideas on some things. Let me tell you. This channel is awesome. Tim worth a tiny $40 an hour. I could sell one XRP for $10. A lot of people have no idea. I mean, that's what you can do. Like right now, Mr. OG, you got time to where if you wanted to sell, I mean, you have to find people and get your sales pitch and then load it for them, put it on a wallet and let them know. I mean, you don't have to tell them you got the password. But I mean, you want to be fair, but it's like you could literally buy your XRP for 50 cents and sell them to people for $10. Right now, it's not illegal. Now, I just showed you're going to have a digital asset issuer law. That's going to go in the United States Code. Then that'll be illegal. But right now, you could do that. If you know people that are brand new in crypto and you just want to say, hey, I'll get you, how much money you got? $3,000? Okay, and divide that by 10, and you give them like 300 XRP or something, and they pay you 3,000. And I mean, then later when it goes up to $10,000, like, are they gonna fucking care? See, that's how my friend does it. He'll like sell you maybe, I don't know what he charges for the XRP, honestly. But let's just say $50 a piece for him. Then he'll tell the people, come at me in 2 or 3 years and they're worth 10,000 a piece. And if they're not, then I can give you back what you paid. He'll even do shit like that sometimes. You come back, we'll make an agreement. And he does it all in a handshake, believe it or not. This dude does not write contracts with any of these people because they know he always shakes hands. That's how he makes deals. They trust him, not much. And so you come back to me in 2 years from now, pay me $20,000 or $50,000, and I'll give you 5,000 XRP. If these suckers aren't worth $1,000 a piece, then I'll give you your money back, or 10,000, whatever they work out. I don't know all the particulars. I'm just letting you know what he tells me and how he fucking does it. All right, I'm not an expert in this shit. Rapport, yeah, he's got rapport. He has no contracts. Everything's handshake, and they wire him money, and that's how it goes. Trust me, people still don't believe me. That's just how it goes, man. Some people are into it and some are not. I take a gallon of paint and get $1,000 per gallon to put on a house. Well, that's pretty good. $1,000. I have 2,000 XRP. Is that enough? Well, a lot of people believe, including David Schwartz, it's going to hit 10,000 bucks. Do the math and think if that's enough for you. Davinia Snyder, thank you, Hulk, for breaking this all down. So that's pretty much it. We're at the 1 hour mark, and I mean, if you're selling people, Pablo, XRPs for like $30 a piece, and you buy them for 15 cents. I mean, my friend kind of does something like that. I don't know if it's I don't know what he charges, okay? But I know like he don't like making a deal if it's not worth at least $25,000. Like he's just like, fuck it, it's not worth my time. So they pay him 25 grand. He'll put all the crypto, like the XRP, on a wallet and then just mail it to them. And they'll go on their computer, check it, make sure it's all there and shit. And then he's like, okay, so go get another wallet and change your passwords or whatever, but I'm done. Me and you were done, right? You saw it, it's in your wallet, it's yours, and okay, done. And then that's how it's done. The deal's done, just like that. So anyhow, I just showed you today, United States House of Representatives is coming up with crypto regulation. We saw 8 small pages, and trust and believe that shit's gonna be 5,000 by the time they're done. They're gonna work out all the definitions and all this fucking shit, and then they're gonna put not the whole law, but the important shit will be in the United States Code, and it'll be an abridged version that's shorter. And where you don't have to read the book for 3 months. So just like California, I used to work law enforcement in California. We had a penal code, so I could go in and look up 187 murder and read the different things. Like, yeah, it would take me a little while, but it's not going to take me 5 years to read 5,000 pages. I've worked in other states. Arizona, you have the what is the name of that again? The Arizona has their own law, and we look up that, and it's abridged, revised statute. The Arizona ARS, Arizona revised statute. So we'd look up in there when I had to go to do something with court, which I was in court once a week for a couple of years. I worked for them, and we look at the ARS codes, and they're abridged. The law, that's going to be 5,000 pages. That's going to be fucking crazy town. So that's what we learned today, and that's it. So first meeting they're going to have is going to be in about 6 months. Sorry, I don't know the exact. Hey, they could speed it up. It just says it can't be any longer than 180 days. But it didn't say it couldn't be in a month from now. So who knows? But at least they're working on it. And we can talk further about, will it happen in a year or two? Like, just look around the world. But I told you already, United States is going to go last. So here we have it. Look how long did the Ripple trial take? Son of a bitch, 4 years now or whatever. So I don't know how long this takes. I think they're getting everything set up so they can just leapfrog it real quick or something. They'll bust out a weekend, and all of a sudden in a weekend they'll come out with this. These people are like that. You have to watch what's going on in the world. London's coming out with laws. That's pretty massive. Ours are not going to come out the same time as them. We go last, okay? Europe's going to pop. United Kingdom's going to pop. Asia. And I want to say probably Brazil down there. After that, then, I can't tell you. I'm not going to guess. I'm just telling you countries right now that are early Ripple partners. Brazil, China, Russia, Europe, London, Indonesia, stuff like that. Yeah, James, I can't answer that. Kathy K, oh my God, can't wait. Thanks for all the work you put in the channel. Yes, I do. So I gave you some facts today. I gave you some guessing. I don't know when all this happens. I just read it off. Just read the court papers to you. It's all I do. I report stuff. I don't crystal ball it. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'll see you in the morning, 6:30 a.m. Pacific. I got a show. Tonight's show will be for tomorrow morning because I just did that whole legal talk stuff, all the laws. I'll see you.